Hey y'all, happy Sunday morning, guys. It's Soul Sunday. Y'all know how it is on Sundays, right? I get y'all messages all week, but Sunday is about the soul, okay? So we're going to get you guys some soul messages today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend thus far, right? Work tomorrow, so enjoy it while you can for those who are off on weekends, right? So let's get you guys some soul messages. What is it that you need to know on this beautiful, beautiful Soul Sunday from my spirit guys? What's the first message for the TikTok Collective, Spirit? What is the first message for the TikTok Collective on this beautiful, beautiful Soul Sunday? What is it that we need to know at a soul level? All right. 2 cards coming out. Ooh, I'm loving it already. We have transformation. Let's go. Transformation, guys. So it says things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, all right? Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. That's what true transformation is, guys. True transformation will change your DNA at a cellular level, right? You don't want things that are surface level transformations. Why? Because surface level transformations are seasonal, meaning wherever you are at that point in your life, whatever new fad is out, right? Whatever new little thing is going on, you begin to go towards that, right? But a true cellular transformation means that you're changed from the inside out, and that's sustainable. So I do feel like on this beautiful, beautiful Soul Sunday, right, someone is experiencing a deep healing, right, a transformation that is taking place at the cell level. That's something that cannot be undone, and guess what? It cannot be stopped either, right? Once that transformation begins, you can't turn around and go backwards, right? So that is really about you saying, you know what? I'm transforming some things from the inside out. I'm never going to be the same, right? And what I also love about this cellular transformation is it does distinguish us from those who we were born into. I keep telling y'all about these family ties, guys, because I keep getting a lot of my clients coming towards me, and they have all of this guilt and shame and this heaviness and this weight, and it comes from their familial, right? Family, familial ties. But again, when your transformation takes place, you are no longer the same at a cellular level, which means if you suffer from childhood abuse, if you suffer from trauma, if you suffer from worthiness wounds, when you experience this transformation, all of that goes with it. That's why we need to experience transformation, what? At a cellular level, right? Because with that means that, guess what? We break generational curses. I've been reading the Jada Pinkett Smith book about worthiness, and everybody thought that book was about will. Now, I ain't got to the will part yet. I'm halfway through, but the first half of the book is talking about her and how we grow up in situations and we form worthiness wounds that we didn't even know we had. Why do we have worthiness wounds? Because our grandparents had worthiness wounds, because they didn't feel like they were good enough, because our parents had worthiness wounds because they didn't feel like they were good enough. Well, guess what? If you came from parents and grandparents that didn't think they were good enough, then what did they instill upon you? Think about it, right? Did you have someone in your life that said you are worthy to do and be everything that you can be, but then showed you a demonstration of that, right? Because we have parents that say that, but then they do nothing to demonstrate that, right? And then you have some parents that don't even say that. And then you wonder why you go through what it is that you go through. Why? Because you have worthiness wounds. And you have to realize and understand that you are the co-creator of your life. And when you experience this transformation at a cellular level, you are no longer those things that held you back. You are no longer those things that people said you are or who they said you were, right? You are no longer those things. And that's why Spirit is telling us on this beautiful Soul Sunday, right, to experience a cellular transformation, because with that transformation, it cannot be undone. All right. The next card that came out, it says Anna. This is the grandmother of Jesus. Ain't never heard of her, but it's another deck we about to see. All right, grandmother of Jesus. I don't care about that because y'all know how to subscribe to all of that. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. That's what this card is really about. I don't know about no grandma Jesus or grandma, any of that. All right, I don't care about that because I feel like everyone has a belief of their own, and I don't care what your belief system is, as long as it's leading you to a higher power. That is what within you, right? Your source of power is within you, and this is the seeding of the light. You plant the seeds of light that you want to be harvested within you, right? No one else can plant seeds of light into your life. You have to be that light. So as you begin to plant the seed of lights within you, then you can cultivate that light. And what does that do? Lay a foundation for who you are at the core soul level. And 444 on the timer, y'all don't miss the synchronicities, right? But that is also the divine plan. So when you're coming up with the divine plan for your life, it starts as a seed, as does everything, right? Even in implantation of the seed in the uterus, the egg in the uterus and the sperm as the seed, there is a planting and a cultivating that has to take place. You are the seeding, right? You are that seedling. You are planting the seeds of light within your soul. And as you begin to cultivate and grow your God essence, what is God essence? The essence of God that is within you, right? Because God is within all of us. We are the God essence, like I am the goddess, all right? You are the God, my King, because the God essence is in us. And when we realize that it is in us, we will no longer give other people the power to do what? Make us happy, right? To bring us joy, right? Because we are the light within inside of us. We are our happiness, right? We have to stop giving other people our power and realize that the God essence is in us, and everything that we want, we can have. Why? Because we are co-creators in our life. It's Soul Sunday, guys. And when we understand that, right? When we grasp that knowledge, that wisdom, and that understanding, we can do, have, and create anything that our heart desires, and we will stop listening to the people that told us you can't do that, you can't have that, you gotta work for that, you gotta blah 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 blah. All the naysayers. Why? Because they're depending on external sources for their happiness. We as a divine collective know that the internal happiness is the God essence within us, and we can have whatever it is that our soul desires. And when we come to that realization, we will let go the weight of the world that has been upon our shoulders, because the weight of the world says, carry this weight, right? And even though it's heavy, and even though you want to let it go, carry that weight, because at some point that weight is going to be lifted. Hell no, it's going to be lifted when you throw that shit off you, right? I'm sorry, y'all, but I hate when people say that. Carry this weight, and God is going to come take that weight off of you. No, you're going to throw that weight off of you, and when you realize what's been holding you back is here. Right? And here in your heart, when you realize that your mind and your heart, within that, you can control everything around you, all of your circumstances, then you will drop that weight, right? Transformation, right? Transform yourself at a cellular level so that you will never go back to being the same. It's Soul Sunday, y'all. Let me know how you feeling in the comments. Are you ready for the transformation? Put it in the comments. I am ready for the transformation. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.